Hey guys, welcome back. I don't know if it's very clear to you. This is not the usual setup. So I have this 100-gram blank that I made on my knitting machine. So I'm gonna try something new, something I haven't tried before. And that is trying to make a blended rainbow with a blank. I have all my colors mixed on the side already, but due to lack of space I'm not able to show you everything. I'm starting with the yellow right across the center. I'm going to put that generously because I know that since the yellow is the lightest, it sort of tends to get overpowered by the other colors very easily. So I'm starting off with the pastels. So that was the yellow. And I'm going to add some pink on this side. Maybe just a little bit more. I'm quite confident it will spread a lot more than this. Let's move over to the last color. Adding some purple along this edge. I wonder if we can see the purples breaking. Okay, so these colors are spreading quite a lot. I'm glad I gave myself more space to work with these. I'm going to add one squirt of the coral red here. And the peach. Maybe I added that a little too fast. I'm going to add some more. And more of coral red too. Wow, these colors look so good. And I haven't even started blending them by hand. I know there's going to be a lot of blending, but I hope that I will still have a even rainbow. Oh, look at that. The purples are breaking already. I can see the way the colors are spreading. Let's get some blue here. That is not enough. And then some green. I'm looking forward to this. For now, I'm not going to blend them with my hands. I'm just going to let them spread and see if there is a resist created by the stitches. And now I'm going to go in with the darker colors next. so that there will be speckles within the rainbow. I think that will do. I really don't want too much of those colors. And when I opened the red, some of it squirted on my hands. So I'm not going to waste that. Please let the bottle not leak. Because from the previous blank, I know that these colors really spread a lot. So I'm not gonna risk losing all of them. Maybe towards the end, if I find too much white, I might just blend in a little bit with my hands, but I'm not planning to do that as of now. So next I have some orange. Let's make some. It might not look very obvious before it dries, but after it dries, there will be some differences. Well, of course, except the yellow. I'm not sure if the yellow will make any difference between the... Whoa, the greens have spread a lot into the yellow. I'm glad I left a lot of space for the yellows. This is going to be very interesting when it dries. There were some unintentional green splotches on the blue, but it's okay. I'm not going to let that bother me, and I'm going to go ahead and wipe my hands on it. Then let's do the same with the blue. Looks like it's leaking, so instead of using the nozzle, I'm just passing the bottle over. I don't know if you guys can make out, but all of that is leaking from the side of the bottle and not from the nozzle. That's okay, I just made it work for me, whatever, as long as it looks pretty. Now the last color. Okay, I'm gonna get my gloves now and start blending by hand. Just a little bit, because I do not want so many white spots. Oh, there. It just needs some encouragement. There is a lot of dye. There. That was quite easy to do. You can see the difference, right? Between before blending and after blending. Let me clean my gloves on my paper towel. And there. I'm very happy with how that looks now. Now for the opposite side. And before any of you comment, no, this is not the pride flag. The pride flag has only 6 colors. This rainbow has 7 colors. The way I learnt it in school. Let's clean my gloves. That corner could use a little bit more blue. Oops, that was in the wrong place. So I'm going to cover that up with some purple. That was easy. Just a little bit on the corners. Let me just blend it a bit with my hands. That looks pretty blended now. I'm happy with this. Alright. The last thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna add a little bit of black in one side, right along the entire blank. So when you're working it, it will look like you have black specks here and there. Okay, this is not spreading as much as I thought it would spread. So maybe I would just add a bit more. I hope it does not overtake the entire blank. I hope it's not too much of the black. Oh, look at that, it's spreading quite a lot. Okay, so now honestly I have no idea how this is gonna turn out. I'm hoping I can retain the rainbow too. I hope the rainbow doesn't get destroyed. I think I'm done with the dyeing part. I'm gonna go ahead, wrap this up and let the dyes cure, soak for the next 24 hours. After that I will know exactly how this is going to turn out. Then I'll show you how the final blank looks after it is completely dried. Bye! Here is the rainbow blank that we made last time. The blacks definitely spread out more than I expected, but that's okay. So this was just an experiment. I would definitely not call it a failure. This is just the folds in the blank because it's not laying straight. But however, I am disappointed that the difference between the pastels and the darker shades is not very evident. I think only the pinks are visible very clearly. With the other tones, it's sort of like spread out so much that it's not pretty obvious. It's not really making much of a difference. But overall, I would call this experiment a success because I'm happy with how it looks. For the next part, I need to see how this knits up. So I'm going to find myself a nice pattern that will use just 100 grams of yarn and see how it works up. And I'll show you. I'll post it when I finish that project. But this is how it looks right now. So until next time, bye.